welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about food and drink. Food and drink in Slovene is hrana in pijača. Hrana means food, in means and, pijača means drink. So hrana in pijača. I made a few categories of food and drink that we'll talk about. Sadje, which means fruit. Zelenjava, which means vegetables. Hrana, which means food. Jedi, which means dishes. Ostalo, which means other. And pijača, which means drink. Another note is that I already have a video on my channel with some food vocabulary. I actually have 3 videos, one for fruit, one for vegetables, and one for like just general food. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. But let's get started. So sadje means fruit. Jabolko means apple. Hruška means pear. Grozdje is grapes. Jagoda is strawberry. Limona is lemon. Češnja is cherry. Sliva is plum. And pomaranča is orange. Okay, next we'll talk about zelenjava. Zelenjava in Slovene is vegetables. Paradižnik is tomato. Paprika is bell pepper. Krompir is potato. Broccoli is broccoli. Korenje is carrots. Solata can either mean a salad or lettuce. Čebula is onion, and cvetača is cauliflower. Next we have hrana, which means food. Kruh is bread. Riž is rice. Yogurt is yogurt. Maslo is butter. Testenina is pasta. Meso is meat. Jajca is eggs. Riba is a fish. Then we have dishes, or in Slovene jedi. Juha means soup. Pizza means pizza. Torta means cake. Solata means salad. Palačinke means pancakes. Sandwich means sandwich. Sladkarija means sweets. Next we have ostalo. Sladkor, which means sugar. Sol, which means salt. Poper, which means pepper. Med is honey. Olje, which is oil. Začimbe, which is spices. Omaka, which is sauce. And kis, which is vinegar. Then in the last category we have drinks, or pijača. Voda is water. Sok is juice. Limonada is lemonade. Chai is tea. Mleko is milk. Kava is coffee. Pivo is beer. And vino is wine. Now I will go through all of them again and read them slowly for you guys. Jabolko, hruška, grozdje, jagoda, limona, češnja, sliva, pomaranča. Paradižnik, paprika, krompir, brokoli, korenje, solata, cebula, cvetača. Okay guys, let's continue. I'm sorry about the background noises. That was recorded during a storm. So the storm is over. Let's continue. Kruh, riž, jogurt, maslo, testenine, meso, jajca, riba, juha, pizza, torta, solata, palačinke, sendvič, sladkarije, sladkor, sol, poper, med, olje, začimbe, omaka, kis, voda, sok, limonada, čaj, mleko, kava, pivo, vino. Next we have dishes, posoda, kozarec means glass, krožnik means plate, žlica means spoon, vilica means fork, nož means knife, skodelica means cup, obrok, which means meal, zajtrk means breakfast, malica means snack, kosilo means lunch, sladica means dessert, večerja means dinner. And last but not least, we have prostor, which means space. Restauracija means restaurant. Pizzeria means pizzeria. Slaščičarna means sweets shop. Kavarna means coffee shop. So let's go through all of them again. Kozarec, krožnik, žlica, vilica, nož, skodelica, zajtrk, malica, kosilo, sladica, večerja, restauracija, pizzeria, slaščičarna, kavarna. Up next we have basic phrases in the restaurant. Kaj imate za zajtrk or kosilo or večerjo? So kaj imate za zajtrk would mean what do you have for breakfast. Kaj imate za kosilo would be what do you have for lunch. And kaj imate za večerjo would be what do you have for dinner. So kaj imate is formal, saying what do you have. Za means for in this case. Okay? Jedilni list, prosim, means menu, please. Jedilni list, prosim. Jedilni list, prosim. Menu, please. Can I have a menu, please? Okay? Sem vegetarianka means I am vegetarian for a woman. Sem vegetarianec means I am vegetarian for a man. Sem veganka means I am vegan for a woman. And sem vegan means I am vegan for a man. Kaj priporočate means what do you recommend. Kaj priporočate. Kaj means what. Priporočate is do you recommend in a formal way. Račun prosim. It means can we have the bill please. Račun means receipt. Prosim means please. So receipt please. Račun prosim. Gotovina ali kartica. That's what the person working at the restaurant will ask you when you ask for a bill. So you say račun prosim and they'll be like gotovina ali kartica. It means gotovina means cash, ali means or, kartica means card, like credit card or debit card or whatever. So gotovina ali kartica, okay, cash or card. If you have cash, you'll say gotovina, prosim. If you have a card, you'll say kartica, prosim, or just kartica or just gotovina. Imate drobiš. So in this context, you're paying with cash, and they ask you if you have change. Imate drobiš means do you have change in a formal way. Okay, let's keep going. Here we have allergies and diets. Allergia in dieta. This is a special thing I made for all of you who have diets. And allergies, feel free to skip it if you don't. Vsebuje ta jed or pijača gluten, laktozo, meso, oreščke. So, vsebuje ta jed would mean does this dish include, and then gluten. So, vsebuje ta jed gluten would mean does this dish include gluten? And you'll ask that if you have a gluten allergy. Vsebuje ta pijača gluten would mean does this drink include gluten? If you want to know if it has lactose in it, which you would say vsebuje ta pijača laktozo. Does this drink include lactose? Vsebuje ta jed meso. Does this dish include meat? Vsebuje ta jed oreščke. Does this dish include nuts? So gluten means gluten. Lactosa means lactose. Meso means meat. Oreščki means nuts. Imate kaj brez glutena would mean do you have anything without gluten? Imate kaj brez laktoze would mean do you have anything without lactose? Imate kaj brez mesa would mean do you have anything without meat? Imate kaj brez oreščkov would mean do you have anything without nuts? Alergičen sem na, for instance, lactozo. I'm allergic for a man. So I'm allergic on lactose. Or alergična sem na laktozo. I'm allergic on lactose for a woman. Koliko kalorij vsebuje ta jed? How many calories does this dish have? Koliko kalorij vsebuje ta jed? Or koliko kalorij vsebuje ta pijača? How many calories does this drink include? Lahko dobim to jed brez, for instance, lactose. Would mean, can I get this dish without lactose? Lahko dobim to jed brez lactose. Or lahko dobim to pijačo brez glutena. Would mean, can I get this drink without gluten? And now let's look at today's verbs that we'll talk about. Again, we use this to find the endings of each verb. The roots of each verb are here. And today we have some verbs that have different roots than you would expect. Okay, so let's get started. Želeti is to want. And the root of želeti is želi. Imeti is to have. The root of imeti is ima. Priporočati is to recommend. The root of priporočati is priporoča. Naročiti is to order. The root of naročiti is naroča. Prinesti is to bring. The root of prinesti is prinese. Piti is to drink. The root of piti is pije. and jesti is to eat. All of these are infinite verbs, and as you can see, the roots are a little bit different this time, but we have one infinite verb where we can find the root. It's in priporočati. We just remove ti and we get priporoča, to recommend, and then we use priporoča to get the ending. For instance, if I want to say the two of us recommend, I look at first person dual, because that is the two of us. Mi dva priporočava, because we add va to it, to the root, priporočava. And if I want to say they recommend, I will say priporoča plus jo, priporočajo, oni priporočajo. Okay? If I want to say I recommend, I'll say priporočam, because am is for singular first person, and so on. Now, the verb jesti is a little bit different. Now, the root is je, and as you can see, in some cases, it's a little bit different. For instance, here, jesta and jesta is where it changes. Instead of jeta, is jesta. So, jaz jem, ti ješ, on je, mi dva jeva, vi dva jesta, ona dva jesta. Mi jemo, vi jete, oni jejo. So that's the verb to eat. Now, today we'll also be talking about accusative case. If you don't remember what this case means, I suggest you watch my declension videos, all of them, and come back here. But basically, accusative case is used when we use accusative proposal, or, this is new to you guys, the noun is directly affected by the verb. What does that mean? So, for instance, we have the noun I drink, and then we ask whom or what do I drink, and we get milk, right? The noun is affected by the verb. For instance, I want. What do you want? I want milk. In that case, we are going to use accusative case. Or I recommend. Who or what do you recommend? I recommend my dad. We would still use accusative case, and so on. So the noun is directly affected by the verb, or we use accusative proposals. So, some verbs where we will use accusative case usually are želeti, to want, imeti, to have, priporočati, to recommend, naročiti, to order, prinesti, to bring, piti, to drink, and jesti, to eat. Those are the verbs we talked about previously, and those verbs will usually use the accusative case. So let's look at the cases again. We have nominative case, genitive case, accusative case, dative case, locative case, and instrumental case. And we have masculine, feminine, and neuter nouns. Accusative case is right here. And in Slovene, the accusative case is koga ali kaj. And you have to remember, for masculine nouns, accusative case matters whether the noun is in singular, whether the noun is inanimate or animate object. Watch my video again if you don't remember that. In most feminine nouns, the ending will be O. And in most neutral nouns, the ending will also be O. So, now, we have the word here. We have accusative nouns here. We have the word limonada here. And limonada is a feminine noun. And like I said, accusative nouns, feminine accusative nouns, will have the ending O. So instead of limonada, we say limonado. That's how we got this. Same with solata. Solata is a feminine noun. We take away the A and we replace it with O ending. And that's basically how we get the noun ending. Now, let's read through all of these. Pijem limonado. I drink lemonade. Pijem comes from piti. You see the ending M, that's why we know I drink. Jaz pijem limonado, but we don't have to add jaz. We don't have to add that. So pijem limonado, I drink lemonade. Jem solato, again the ending M, so we know it's jaz. So jem solato, I eat a salad. Naročamo veliko solato. We order a big salad. As you can see, veliko solato, so the adjective here before the noun has shifted in the same case as the noun. So adjectives will also be accusative, just like the noun. It will copy the noun, like we said in a previous lesson. So naročamo veliko solato. We order a big salad. Okay? Prinesem ti limonado. I bring you, prinesem. Okay, from prinesti. Ti, that's how we know. To you, ti, prinesem ti limonado. I bring you a lemonade. If I just said prinesem limonado, it would mean I bring a lemonade. But if I say prinesem ti limonado, I bring you a lemonade. Same thing if I added naročamo ti veliko solato, we order you a big salad. Priporočam ti veliko solato. I recommend you a big salad. Here, the adjective, once again, shifted to be like the noun. I recommend you a big salad. Želim naročiti limonado. I would like, see the ending M, to order naročiti, okay, here, limonado, a lemonade. I would like to order lemonade. Na krožniku imam solato. On the plate I have a salad. Remember, we said krožnik means plate. Na krožniku imam solato. I have a salad. Oh, and here I forgot to mention, but here we used an infinite verb to order. Just like in English, you would say, I want to order. Same in Slovene, želim naročiti. See, we use the infinite noun. Želim naročiti limonado. I want to order lemonade. This is the same as in English. Sorry, I forgot to mention this. Okay, so now that we mentioned naročiti, to order, I'm actually going to show you how you can order in the restaurant. There are 3 simple ways to order in the restaurant. The simplest way is to say an accusative noun plus please. So, accusative noun, like we said before, is for instance limonado, solato. So you could say juho, and so on. So you could say juho plus please, limonado plus please, and so on. So, zelenjavno juho prosim. Zelenjavno juho, which means vegetable soup, please. Vegetable soup, please. Remember, this has to be an accusative noun. Limonado, prosim. Lemonade, please. So, that's why it's important that you understand accusative nouns. And then you just add please. That's all you need to know, and you can order. A more formal way to order is if you say I want plus an accusative noun. So, želim zelenjavno juho. I want a vegetable soup. You could say želim limonado. Želim solato, and so on. Just I want, želim, plus accusative noun. And a more casual way to order is rad bi or rada bi. So I want for a man or I want for a woman plus accusative noun. Rada bi zelenjavno juho. I would like a vegetable soup. Rada bi means I would like for a woman. Rad bi limonado in solato. I want a lemonade and a salad for a man. Rada bi naročila solato. I would like to order a salad. That is a little bit more complex, but you can also say rada bi naročila. I would like to order. And another thing here, both lemonade and salad are accusative nouns in this case. Now we just have a dialogue. In this dialogue, we have Anna. She's ordering, and she actually has a gluten allergy, so she has to order without gluten allergy. Then she finds something, and her husband Peter also orders something. At the end, they will ask for the bill. They pay by cash, and they do not have any change. They only have 15 euros. But let's get started. Anna says, oprostite, lahko dobiva jedilni list? Seveda, tukaj je jedilni list s hrano in cenik za alkoholne pijače. Imate sladice brez glutena? Žal ne. Vse sladice vsebujejo gluten. Imamo pa glavne jedi, juhe in solate brez glutena. Kaj priporočate? Zelenjavno juho za predjed, za glavno jed pa brezglutensko pico in mešano solato. Rada bi brezglutensko pico in limonado. Pa vi, gospod? Zelenjavno juho in kozarec vode, prosim. And then Anna says, at the end, račun, prosim, gotovina ali kartica? Gotovina. 12 evrov, 52, prosim. A imate drobiž? Žal ne, imam le 15 evrov. So let's go from the beginning. Oprostite means excuse me. Lahko dobiva jedilni list. Lahko dobiva means can we get. Lahko means can we. So, can we get, the two of us? Jedilni list. Jedilni list means a menu. Seveda, tukaj je jedilni list s hrano in cenik za alkoholne pijače. Seveda means of course. Tukaj je means here is. Jedilni list, like we said, a menu. S hrano, which means with food. In, which means and. Cenik za alkoholne pijače. Cenik za alkoholne pijače means a price list for alcohol drinks. Imate sladice brez glutena? Imate means do you have. Sladice means desserts brez glutena, without gluten. Žal ne. Unfortunately not. Vse sladice vsebujejo gluten. Vse sladice means all. This means all. Vse sladice, all dessert, include gluten. Imamo pa glavne jedi, juhe in solate brez glutena. Imamo pa means something like but we have. Imamo means we have. Glavne jedi means main dishes. Juhe, which means soups. In solate and salads without gluten, brez glutena. Kaj priporočate means what do you recommend. Kaj means what? Priporočate recommend. Zelenjavno juho za predjed. So, vegetable soup for predjed. Predjed means something like the dish before the main dish. Okay? Zelenjavno juho za predjed. Za glavno jed pa brezglutensko pico in mešano solato. For the main dish, okay, glavno jed, main dish, za means for, pa brezglutensko pico in mešano solato. So for the main dish, they recommend a gluten-free pizza. Brezglutensko means gluten-free. In mešano solato. And a mixed salad. Rada bi brezglutensko pico in limonado. Rada bi means I would like. Brezglutensko means gluten-free. Pizza means pizza and is in limonado, lemonade. Pa vi, gospod? This means and you, sir, basically asking him what he would like to eat. Pa vi, gospod? Zelenjavno juho in kozarec vode, prosim. So, zelenjavno juho means vegetable soup and kozarec vode means a glass of water. And of course he says prosim. So like I said, this is also a way to order. Zelenjavno juho in kozarec vode, prosim. Then at the end, they ask for the bill. So račun, prosim. Receipt, please. Gotovina ali kartica? Cash or card? Gotovina, so they have cash. 12 evrov, 52, prosim. 12 euros and 52 cents, please. Okay? He's asking them for that amount of money. Imate drobiž? Do you have change? Žal ne, imam le 15 evrov. Unfortunately not. Imam le would mean I only have. €15. 15 euro. Okay, that's it for today and thank you for watching.